Hey guys, welcome to BTech. I'm Basil and this is a comparison between the Honor 7 and the Honor 5X. The Honor 5X was announced today here in Munich for the UK. It's been announced with a £189 price tag, and that's in spite of its 5.5-inch Full HD display, all metal body and fingerprint scanner around the back. That 5.5-inch Full HD display is IPS screen tech, so it looks instantly stunning and takes center stage. The metal body really does frame it beautifully. We've got the gold version. It's available in three colors: gold, silver and a kind of black midnight space grey type color. 5 megapixel front camera, on-screen buttons, loudspeaker down at the base paired with that micro USB port. To the left hand side you've got slots, cool slots, because you've got room for a micro SD card as well as a nano SIM slot and simultaneously a micro SIM slot too. So 2 SIMs and an SD card. You've also got a 3.5mm jack up top, power volume buttons and 13 megapixel camera around the back as well as a flash. £189? Yes please. How does that stack up to the design of the Honor 7? Well, the Honor 7 has a smaller screen, 5.2 inches. It's also a Full HD display, it's therefore sharper. You've got around 424 pixels per inch versus 400 or so on the Honor 5X. The Honor 7 has a high resolution front camera as well, which has a flash. Same on-screen button setup though, same connections and ports around the base and the button configuration on the right. Left hand side though, you have a quick launch button which allows you to customize applications that you launch quickly. You can have up to 3 applications launched, and you've also got that SIM card slot as well. Dual SIM potentially, but it's a dual SIM or a single SIM and a micro SD card. All the other configurations are the same, save for the fact you've got that LED, dual flash LED around the back. You also have a different finish across both. On the Honor 5X it's brushed metal with blasted metal around the sides. On the Honor 7 it's just blasted metal. Still, 2 really premium feeling devices, neither costing a bomb. £249 for the Honor 7 versus £189 for the 5X. The screens look amazing for the prices. You can see if I whack auto brightness off and just ramp both all the way up to the top, they are throwing my camera right off, even though it's not truly representative because I haven't got the same wallpaper across both. But you can't really see what's going on, so we're going to drop the brightness a little bit and carry on talking around the user interface and my impression of the phone in general. You can expect Emotion UI across both. IPS screen tech showcases it beautifully, but Emotion UI is quite heavy. It's the custom take of Huawei on Android on top of 5.1 Lollipop. Both devices will be upgradable to Marshmallow down the line. Now, Emotion UI kills the applications tray, so this sucks for Android purists. You can download launchers, Google Now Launcher for example, to give you an apps tray, but in a nutshell, home screens, pull down notifications and quick toggles. You've also got a universal search if you pull down from any home screen, and you can pinch to get an overview of home screens and customize transitions. Reverse pinching accesses hidden transitions. There you can store applications you don't want people to see, like Tinder or stuff. So that's pretty much an overview of the user interface. Android obviously supports loads of applications. You can download a launcher if you don't like Emotion UI. But yeah, we'd really urge Huawei to maybe make Emotion UI a little bit lighter in future. Who knows what's going to happen there. But as far as performance goes, these also have different processors too. You've got a Kirin combination processor in the Honor 7, which benchmarks really well. It's a nice powerful device with 3 GB of RAM. You've got a Snapdragon 616 in the 5X though, which as you can see doesn't benchmark quite as well, so that suggests it won't be quite as good for gaming or as good for high intensity uses like that. But UI browsing, things like that, HD movies, camera picture taking, you should be fine across both devices. 2 GB of RAM on the 5X versus 3 GB on the Honor 7. You've also got LTE and everything you'd expect from this from a device in this day and age, save for NFC. These are all metal devices, and low priced metal devices seldom have that, as it takes a design expense to integrate a plastic banding that enables it. In cameras, you've got 13 megapixels on the 5X versus 20 odd megapixels on the Honor 7. Now, as far as the front camera goes, you've got 5 megapixels on the 5X versus 8 megapixels, but what's really going to be different is the fact you've got a front-facing flash on the Honor 7. We just took a couple of sample pictures on the Honor 5X, and we really were impressed by it. You have to hold your hands super steady, but if you do, I can take a picture, zoom in on it, and you can see exactly what I mean. Perfectly respectable considering the lighting isn't too great. So yeah, really impressed across both devices. Obviously, Gina absolutely loved the Honor 7, but I'm really looking forward to getting my review of the Honor 5X out. But ironically, what I'm most looking forward to testing out isn't the camera or anything really cool, it's the battery. 3000 milliamps doesn't sound like that much battery for a 5.5-inch screen device. It's smaller than the smaller screened Honor 7 even. But the different processor, different workload on that battery, so we really will have to live with it for a few days in order to test that out. So that's pretty much the one thing I really want to try out. Aside from camera, they're the two real variables that'll dictate whether it's a good phone or a bad phone. But everything else from first impression looks and feels like an absolute bargain. £189, yeah. You already know what I think about this thing. Check back for the review. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button. And if you like the channel, subscribe. That's how you'll stay on top of everything we do.